Hi everyone, Alan from Newlands Pets. Hope you are good. This is episode 18 of Ask Alan. It is becoming so popular. Lots of questions coming in all the time. So if you have got a burning question, make sure you get it in and we can answer it. It won't just help you, it can help all the people that watch Ask Alan. So let's get to question 1. Question 1. If I'm feeding dog food as a treat for my puppy, can I feed adult? I think what they mean by this is that a lot of people, for example, the kibble behind me, are using that as a treat. It's often a really cost-effective way of feeding treats because you get a reasonable big bags of 2 kilo, for an example, behind me, but they're still high meat, and we do kibbles up to 85% meat. So they're nice high reward treats. And what they're asking is, if you're training a puppy, is that still appropriate to feed the adult one? Definitely, without a doubt, if you're doing it as a treat, that is no problem at all, because it's not where we're trying to glean the majority of the nutrition from. Treats are treats. And bear in mind, often puppy treats are exactly the same as adult treats, so there is no difference between them. So you can definitely feed adult food if you're feeding it as a treat for a puppy. Question 2. My dog is 1 year old next week and I've run out of food. Can I move to adult? Yes, you can definitely do that with no problem at all. A lot of us are tied to this dog 1 year and they're an adult all of a sudden. But remember, it's not a tap. You don't suddenly wake up one morning and you're an adult and yesterday you're a puppy. So it isn't a tap, it's a gradual change, and often we have people having to move over to adult food at 10 months because of the way the dog has developed. And it's no different to us. Some people are the height and size they're going to be in their adulthood at the age of 14, and others it takes till they're 20. So it isn't a tap, it's not a sudden thing. So especially in this particular case, if your dog is 1 year old next week, you could definitely move over to adult food this week, especially if you've run out. Equally, in the same breath, no problem if you've still got puppy food left to go beyond that 1 year. While using up that bag or that pot or whatever you're using, that isn't a problem at all. Question 3. I want my dog to eat just kibble, but they won't. I'm guessing they're asking, how do we actually get them to eat the food? It's probably down to calories. I would say 99% of the time it's going to be down to calories. And this particular person I spoke to in the shop just Saturday just gone. And when we dug a bit deeper into it, in order to get them to eat the kibble, they were adding a bit of scrambled egg to it, they were adding a bit of fish to it, they were adding chicken to it, they were adding treats to it, all sorts of stuff are added to it, and they're probably, in this particular case, we're doing 50-50 kibble and actually home cooked food. So this dog in particular, the issue was down to just the sheer amount of calories. And dogs are the same as us, you're gonna have your favourites, but the big difference between us and dogs is that whilst my favourite might be chocolate, to be honest, it is chocolate, I know that actually if my meals are made of just chocolate, that's going to be a big problem and I'm not going to feel great. Dogs aren't as sophisticated as that. So if their favourite food is scrambled egg, for example, they will try and just eat scrambled egg because that's their favourite. That's what they're going to try and eat. So if you want them to feed a particular food, it doesn't matter that this person just wants to feed kibble. If you want to feed just a particular food, you do have to restrict their favourites sometimes. And in this particular case, it was all the added stuff has been taken away. And I bet, I don't know yet, but I bet we come to the middle of the week when they're going to run out of the food that they took from us, they'll come in and say, it's better. I don't suppose it'll be solved that quickly because it takes time. But I bet it will be better because they're restricting all those favourite stuff from the top. As simple as that. Any questions at all? Obviously on this we get asked a lot, so get in contact. And that concludes all the questions from episode 18. It's flown past. I can't believe we're at episode 18 already. So thank you for all the questions. We absolutely love answering them. And we do, if you ask a very specific question, we actually get in contact with you and speak about that as well. So if you've got any questions at all, get in contact. We're here to answer them. See you soon.